Welcome to Bible Time with Mrs. Shirley at Walter Hill Church of Christ. Are your feet and hands still? Are your eyes ready to focus and your ears ready to listen to another lesson from God's Word? Tell of Bethlehem and Jerusalem, tell of places Jesus used to go. Tell of Galilee and Gethsemane, tell of Jesus, for he loves me so. Bible stories, good for summer, winter, spring, and fall. Bible stories are the best of all. Last time we were together, our word was name. Do you remember the chant about the I am names of Jesus? I am the door, I am the vine, the way and the truth and the life. I am the good shepherd, the light of the world, and I am the bread of life. I am. We also learned a song that you can sing about the other names of Jesus. Sing that with me. Jesus the bright and morning star, he is the King of kings by far. Lion of Judah, Emmanuel, master and teacher and friend. And last time we were together, we sang that song by singing the song part and then putting in the chant and then singing the song again. This time, let's do it as a round. We will do the song first and then start the chant. And when I start the chant, you sing the song. Are you ready? Jesus the bright and morning star, he is the King of kings by far. Lion of Judah, Emmanuel, master and teacher and friend. I am the bright and morning star, the way is the King of kings by far. I am Lion of Judah, Emmanuel, and I am the bread of life. I am. Today's verse is found in Ezekiel. Let's remember where Ezekiel is. It's in the Old Testament of the Bible. If we say our books of the Old Testament together, we will remember just about where to turn to find it. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, Malachi. You found Ezekiel with me. The verse is Ezekiel 33:7. So you, son of man, I have made you a watchman for the house of Israel. Therefore you shall hear a word from my mouth and warn them for me. Do you know who God was talking to in this verse? There's a hint. The person he was talking to has the same name as the book of the Bible we just read from, Ezekiel. And God said he would make him a watchman. And God would warn Ezekiel about what was going to happen to the Israelites. And then Ezekiel would warn the Israelites about what would happen if they disobeyed. Do you think it's good to have warnings? If someone is throwing a ball at me, they might yell, catch, so that I would catch it.
Hey, catch!
Or if someone sees that I might get hurt, they might yell, duck.
Duck!
If a parent tells a child, don't touch the fireplace, you'll get burned. That's a good warning. It would keep you from getting burned. But some little children are very stubborn, and they touch it anyway, and they get burned, and they cry, and they learn to listen to the warning of someone they trust like their parents. And who do we trust the most? God. So if God warns us about something, we really need to pay attention. God tells us in His Word that we should be kind to people. He tells us that many times. And once Jesus told a parable about this very thing, about someone who was not kind to someone else. Do you remember what a parable is? A parable is a story that Jesus told that has a deeper meaning. A story, a story. When Jesus told a story, he spoke to them in parables, but told the meaning to me. Yes, to me, yes, to me. He told the meaning to me. He spoke to them in parables, but told the meaning to me. This is the rich man. He had everything he needed, and most everything he wanted. Every day he dressed in fancy clothes. He ate the best food in his fancy house. Everyone loved to be with the rich man. This is Lazarus, a poor beggar man. He had nothing. He was dressed in rags. He was so hungry he wished he could eat the crumbs from the rich man's table. His only friends were the dogs that would lick his wounds. He begged outside the rich man's house. But then one day Lazarus died, and he was carried by the angels to Abraham. Oh, what joy! No more sores, no more pain, no more hunger. Lazarus was at peace, and everything was great for Lazarus. Also, the rich man died. He was a selfish man who was never kind to Lazarus. He did not get carried by angels to Abraham's side. And one day he looked up and he saw Abraham with Lazarus. The rich man cried out to Abraham, "Send Lazarus to dip his finger in water and cool off my tongue. These flames are so hot." Abraham said, "There's a great chasm between paradise and you, and no one can cross it." The rich man was sad. He said, "Can you please send someone to warn my brothers? I want them to be able to be in paradise like Lazarus and not end up where I am." Abraham said, "Your brothers have God's word from the prophets. They should listen to that." God's word is the only warning we need. It gives us the punishments and it gives us all the promises, and we can trust it. God's book is the best book. God's book is the best book. God's book is the best book, the very best book of all. And we want to read it and be like Jesus. I want to grow like Jesus, grow like Jesus in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and man. I want to grow like Jesus, grow like Jesus in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and man. I want to love like Jesus, love like Jesus, love God with all my heart, my mind, my soul, my strength. I want to love like Jesus, love like Jesus, love God with all my heart, my mind, my soul, my strength. I want to live like Jesus, live like Jesus. What I see, what I hear, what I say, what I think, what I touch, what I do. I want to live like Jesus, live like Jesus. What I see, what I hear, what I say, what I think, what I touch, what I do. This week, as you think about our word warn, remember that the Bible warns us about the things that we should not do. And it tells us all about heaven and how we can go there someday when we've been following Jesus. Have a great week.